Hi all, I am Priyanshi Bijgane. As a data science and business analyst intern at the Sparks Foundation for batch February 2021, this is my task submission for task 5, that is the exploratory data analysis sports. The aim of the task is to perform exploratory data analysis on the Indian Premier League dataset and as a sports analyst find out the most successful teams, players and factors contributing win or loss of a team. Also suggest teams or players a company should endorse for its products. So let's get started. So I have used Tableau software for the analysis and made a story which will help us to explore and analyze data with visual interaction. So what I've done, I have divided the analysis to certain levels to complete each segment of the task. So we will dive into each level one by one and try to find out the answers of the question asked in the task. Firstly, the quick overview of what the Indian Premier League is, because its data set we have used in here. So Indian Premier League, that is IPL, is a professional T20 cricket league in India, usually contested between March and May of every year by 8 teams, representing 8 cities or states in India. The league founded by BCCI, that is Board of Control for Cricket in India, in 2007. There have been 13 seasons of IPL tournament till date. The current IPL title holders are Mumbai Indians, who won the 2020 season. The brand value of IPL in 2019 was 475 billion rupees, according to the Duff and Phelps. And according to BCCI, the 2005 IPL season contributed 11.5 billion rupees to the GDP of Indian economy. So, after the overview of the IPL, we will try to find out the first thing asked in the task, that is the best performing team. So let's start the analysis. Yeah. So I will first try to find out the best performing team. The total matches that were win by runs are 337 and the total matches won by wickets are 406. That is can be seen here. Firstly, the bar graph on the top is showing the total runs of every team they have made since 2008 to 2019. Mumbai Indians is at the top, followed by Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. And in the bottom, we can see the bubble chart to show the total wins of each team, the size of the bubble corresponding to the total win. So here we can clearly see that the same sequence has been followed in the total wins also. Mumbai Indians won the highest number of matches, that is 109, followed by Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. So it is concluded through this piece of analysis that Mumbai Indians are the best performing team, followed by Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. And now this is the yearly performance chart which shows the variation of performance of teams in the corresponding years from 2008 to 2019. So we can see if we want, here is a filter of the teams. Now if you want to see the performance of, let's say, most performing team is Mumbai Indians, we can see the performance of Mumbai Indians. So the top peaks are representing the wins of Mumbai Indians. Like in these years in which there is a hike, the Mumbai Indians was the winner of that year. So likewise, we can see the performance of every team here. So some teams are facing large ups and downs while other teams are performing constantly. So if we see RCB, it was performing linearly till 2013 and then it is facing some hikes and downs from 2014 to 2019. So next comes the analysis to find out the most successful or valuable player in IPL from 2008 to 2019. To decide this, I have choose the count of player of the match title as the criteria because it shows the excellence of player in his game. In the bar graph, we can see that the most valuable player is Chris Gale, which is awarded 21 times player of the match, and followed by A.B. de Villiers and R.G. Sharma. The next thing in my opinion is important is to analyze the performance of the player in varying how the performance of the player is varying with years. So next analysis is based on that. So we will see that has he performed well in the past years or he is improving now and going good. To see this, I have used the animated chart, and we will see the top 15 players which are performing well. We will see their journey. So if we see Chris Gale performance, okay, I'll start this animated video. So this is how his performance is varying throughout the years. So if we see his performance, he hasn't performed really well in 2009 and taken not even one man of the match title in 2008 and 2010, but he was excellent in 2011, and then he maintained his performance and added to a total of max title of player of the match. So through this analysis, we can conclude that most valuable player is Chris Gale, followed by A.B. de Villiers and R.G. Sharma. Further to the analysis, we will see analysis on the factors which might be affecting a particular win or loss. Here there are two bar graphs. One is representing the count of winner in different venues, and the other is for count of toss winner of a particular team in different venues. So it is interesting to notice here is the chance of match win are highest when a team had win the toss already. We can see the count of toss winner and count of match win are very almost similar. And the second thing which is interesting is there is a very wide difference in win of a team in other grounds and the ground of city or state they are representing. Both toss win and match win are highest in that ground. So we can see the huge difference. So if we are seeing the Royal Challengers Bangalore's team, so it performed really well in the home ground, that is Chinmay Stadium, that is situated in Bangalore. And if we see others, the Delhi Daredevils, so here also we can see the huge difference in performance of the team. It is performing very well in Firozshah Kotla, that is situated in Delhi itself. So the venue is affecting the team's performance. It is the conclusion of this analysis. Next is the analysis of different kinds of players dismissal. From the bar graph, it is clearly seen that the most player got catch out, and it is quite intuitive and anticipated because players mostly try to hit 4 and 6, and in doing so they got catch out, and the least got out because of hit wicket. So this is the end of the analysis, and as conclusion, what I found throughout the analysis is the following: most successful teams the most successful team is Mumbai Indians with more than 100 wins, followed by Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. The players with the most player of the match titles are the Chris Gale, followed by A.B. de Villiers and R.G. Sharma. And the second thing is the factors contributing to a team's win or loss. So I found through the analysis that the venue is really affecting the toss win as well as the teams win. And also we found that the toss, there is a high chance of match win if the team had already um, won the toss. And for the suggestion of team or players a company should endorse for its products are the teams that should be considered for endorsements are Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings, and Kolkata Knight Riders. Whereas the players that should be endorsed for that considered for endorsements are Chris Gayle, AB de Villiers, and Rohit Sharma, and Virat Kohli and MS Dhoni. So thank you. That is the end of the analysis.